Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El. I'm going to do a very fast video. Some of you guys, I know one of you guys actually wrote to me on Facebook about fix, and then a lot of you guys started writing to me on the private message on not Facebook, YouTube, about a fix that was made for the bricked systems out there. Now, there is something that you guys should know, okay? I don't call it personally a fix. You guys could call it that if you want to. On Reddit, there was some dude. Now, there's all kinds of people that did hard resets and it worked for them. Some people did, all kinds of things. You could just check it out. But the one that is the major thing is there's a chip that sends out, obviously, the power throughout the system. And something apparently went haywire. So in order to fix it, you would have to buy another chip. Seems easy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like about 20 bucks. Wow, it's insane, isn't it? How easy it is to do. Just get a $20, open it, and put it in, right? Absolutely not. In fact, here is the major problem that I am urging you guys not to do it. Send it back to Nintendo for a replacement. Do not do this. I'm going to tell you why. If you buy this thing for $20, odds are you're not going to know how to put it in. Okay, you have to do it through soldering, and as you know, I used to work with soldering of mod chips on PlayStations, and so on the first PlayStation and everything. On a chip that is this sensitive, okay, especially how everything is, it looks very. The chip in this looks extremely cheaply made compared to other chips I've worked with, let's say like computers and motherboards and so on and so forth. So what I would suggest is, I mean, obviously, they're even saying, don't do it, have this company do it for you. And of course, the company's charging you about $100 to $120, $130 based on my estimation when I went on the forum and actually was asking what is the quote. And, you would think, oh, you know what? I should do that. Why not? Let me just give it to them. They'll put in a new chip and it's good to go for 120 bucks instead of me having to buy a $299 system. Well, guess what, guys? You're wrong, and I'll tell you why. First off, if you try it yourself, you're opening this up, you're voiding your warranty, and even though Nintendo said, when I told you guys, and a lot of people already can validate that on the forums, that even though their warranty expired due to it being bricked, they got a free replacement anyways, okay? If you open this baby up, okay, yourself, you void the warranty, which anyway, if the warranty is up, you figure, oh, who cares, I'm getting a replacement. But no, remember, Nintendo investigates the system. In fact, they told me that. They will investigate it, that it's not anything like water damage and so on and so forth. If they see that you opened up the chassis, guess what, people? You're not gonna get a free system. And then you're gonna have to depend on spending another $120, which makes your total worth to about $420, which is freaking ridiculous. Okay, so you got to understand this. You got to send this back. I do not say this is not a fix. This is a replacement. What they're doing. This is a chip. I still don't think the chip went, did anything. The chip did not burn. I could look at it. It did not burn out. It just triggers something that's like an off switch that only Nintendo can unlock it through their whatever fancy schmancy stuff. Most likely Nintendo is going to give you the same system back, probably put a revision 2 chip in there for you. But the point is, or revision 3 as I call it, because obviously mine doesn't brick, but my friend's did because he bought it near launch date or launch date. Actually, he bought it at launch date, but people that bought it near launch date had it as well. But I myself bought it when Mario Odyssey was out, and like I said, you can look up in the forums. People have used third-party everything and nothing happened. So what I'm saying is if you have this issue and you bricked your system, send it to Nintendo for a replacement. Do not open the chassis. Do not do that. If you void your warranty due to opening up the chassis, when they investigate it, when they're going to investigate it, they're going to say you opened it, you did that, you're not going to get a free system. I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure that's what they're going to say. You're not don't ever void the warranty unless you absolutely need to, okay? This is not a need. If they're giving you a free replacement, send it back to Nintendo and get the free replacement, okay? This is not something that can be patched. I'm sure it could, but I don't think they're going to do that. The Nintendo's going to want to have full thing, and now that they know what this is capable of, okay, like I told you in the other video, they know what it's capable of, that it's been exploited, the Integra chip, because the geniuses in Nintendo didn't do any quality control, so they took basically the same chip that had exploits that anybody hacked, that people already hacked, and put it on their system. And that's why now the revision 3, as I call it, is going to be something that's it's going to be a Tegra, the same kind of chip, except it's not going to have these exploits in it. Okay, so they're going to find a way to take those out, to take that out. So what do? Well, you're going to need to have a replacement if you bricked it. Send it to Nintendo, get a replacement. Do not open it. I cannot stress this enough. If you try to do it yourself and you're going to open it and screw something up over there, you're screwed. Okay? You won't even be able to send it to a professional to be taken care of. Okay, if you remember when I did a PlayStation, actually it's not even here anymore. When I did a PlayStation mod, you had to spend I used to do 15-minute rest times between trying to put in another, before soldering another unit, because these chips are built purposely that way, so if you put too much heat, it burns out. This is the same kind of chip. Very lightweight, and can heat up extremely fast. And because of that, I'm telling you, based on my knowledge of how to do things, I am telling you, do not try to do this yourself. And it's not worth it to get a professional to do it for you either, because if they open it up, they're putting in a new chip, and you're paying $120, and that makes your grand total to $420 when you could just send it and get a replacement. Just send it back and get a damn replacement. That's all I really got to say about that. So to all of you guys that actually wrote to me on YouTube and told me that there was a fix and that I should look into it, I have done so. I've looked for you. I investigated. Like always, I'm giving you the absolute truth, and everything I do, I self-fund everything, and I actually wanted to buy that chip, okay, and to put it in and to show you how it's done. If I would have bricked my system, of course my friend had it bricked, and the funny part is he had another switch. He didn't care, so he doesn't mind spending the money on an extra chip, and he's gonna try to do it himself. Unfortunately, he threw it out already. He didn't even want it, but he could have, because he didn't care already. He had a replacement. It would have been the perfect guinea pig for me to work on. For you guys, but I don't recommend you guys do that. It is not worth it in any way, shape, or form. If you are to buy that stupid chip for $20, you're out $20, and then you're opening this and taking a risk. I could obviously do it. If you want to give it a try, just remember, between each solder, just wait about 15 to 20 minutes. But guys, I cannot stress this enough. If you have never done soldering before, do not do it. This isn't like when I show you guys how to repair a 3D printer through soldering. It's totally different. Or a brushless motor, or motors in general. They're built differently. Their chips don't overheat. They're designed to take heat, not like these systems here. This system is really not designed to take a massive amount of heat that's coming out from a 480, let's say, Fahrenheit or whatever, that's coming out of a soldering iron. Do not do that. Or even if you get one that you can't control the temperature, those ones that you plug in, you're nuts if you do that. You're gonna screw up your entire chip, and it's not worth it. Okay, and then you're not gonna be able to get a free replacement. Get this baby, pack it up, contact Nintendo for the RMA, pack it up, send it back to them, as many have done already in the forums, and get yourself a replacement. That's it. You get a free replacement. How much is it going to cost you to ship it? $20? As much as it's going to cost you with insurance and everything? As much as it's going to cost you to buy that stupid chip? Because remember, when you're going to go and get it done for you, it's $100 to $120, but you have to provide them with the chip. Or they charge you additional for the chip or whatever. That's according to what the quote I got. So it's not worth it. You're spending $120 plus another $20 for the actual chip or whatever they're going to charge you over there. So it's going to be about $140. Insanity. It's not worth it. And when you could get it for free and pay $20 for shipping, or it's going to cost you even less than 20. This thing doesn't weigh anything without the battery pack. It doesn't weigh anything. And if you get insurance on it, I think altogether it should come out to $10. Send it back, get a replacement. If anything, you get a revision 2 chip in there, whatever. You're not going to be able to recover what it is, and I just recommend that you guys send it directly to Nintendo. And do me a favor, actually, if you're near a Nintendo World, don't take my word for it. I mean, even though I'm giving you that word, if you ask anybody from the Nintendo World, any rep over there, what's going to happen, they will tell you the same thing. Send it back to Nintendo. They're gonna tell you, I don't know who works there, some genius there might tell you to do the chip, but don't do it. I'm telling you. Why do it when you could get a free replacement even when your warranty expired? Okay, Nintendo recognizes that they made a flaw. Send it back to them and let them get the RMA and have a replacement right away, as soon as possible before it's too late. I'm telling you guys, don't let it rest on the side. Send it back to Nintendo. If you guys opened it already and you screwed up the warranty and there's no way you're getting a replacement, then and only then, I will say, have a professional do it for you, unless you have done soldering before in mod chips, so you have full understanding of how weak these chips are, and you want to do and take a risk. Go ahead and do that. If or send it in and pay $120 because you screwed up. You done screwed up. But I hope you guys didn't open it. I really pray to God that you guys did not do that. And just send it and just get a free replacement. It's the easiest thing to do. Sorry for sounding like a broken record. I cannot emphasize this enough because I see a lot of people. Hey, look, I was the same way. I had guts. I was doing things and I never popped anything. It could happen. But why? Why take that risk when you can send it in? It doesn't make any sense. So send it in, get a replacement. Let me know what you think down below. But I just wanted to let you know that I did follow up on it. I did investigate it for y'all. And now I'm giving you my 1-2 on it. And let me know what you think down below. Have a good one as always. I'm self-funded in everything I do, providing honesty for everybody out there. The only thing I ask is that you guys like the video, hit the bell button, and subscribe. And also, spread this message. I don't want the credit. Take it. Tell other people. Go out there and spread the word. Send it back to Nintendo and do not open the chassis. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.